Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
I can feel new
Wanna come over for tea? Go! Huh? Go!
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought some...
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler? Hi, Traveler. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the Radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything, and then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds.
There are ghosts?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it used to be louder and more frequent. But ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, you would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the
I
village.
think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's...
Yeah, let's go!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Solidify!
Incoming! Speed of light! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned. Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape. Monsters! Watch out!
will have order.
Incoming! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light!
Just like we rehearsed!
Don't blink! Hey! Time to go!
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected. Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings? He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and take a look.
We haven't...
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then... I'm taking a break.
And just like that, he sits down. What are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So...
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey! Paimon's your Teyvat travel guide. Paimon knows plenty. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
there it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought, there's a hidden
Whoa. It's like they tucked another... Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here.
Yeah.
Incoming!
Forward amber! Help! Fly!
Don't blink! Hey! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Order guide you. Solidify.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Hey! You give, you receive.
Stabilize.
Incoming! You give, you receive.
Gather.
Don't blink! Incoming! Hey!
Solidify.
Speed of light!
Stable. Gather! This is order!
Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Hey! Ha! Good!
Ride this off the side! Go!
See? Time to go!
Look! There's someone over there! Good idea! Let's approach him slowly.
Wait. You're...
He can't speak, and his eye... Also, why is he the only...
Didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the...
He's a scholar too? Is he the...
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach... Leaving that question aside for them, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are identical.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall, don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh! Now that you mention it, there are...
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet Kings. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those, as well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own end. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. And even if complications arise, people will see that the notion of an academia plot...
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that...
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. An exile is still patently if you can't find someone, you have no way of
Resource? For what?
One possibility is that the information in their...
Extracted?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, perhaps the process caused them great...
So, the human brain... Nope!
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, or perhaps his curiosity got the better...
Hyman's a little confused. Can they...
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, I can't. The academia is going out of their way to look. I've spent quite some time trying to analyze.
You mean you're not even slightly in?
All scholars seek to extracting information from people.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If this matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well.
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply, the Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the...
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think of...
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru.
We're back!
You must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the...
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar...
Yep, pretty much!
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since Divine Cant and not yet. They fled once we were headed to the village.
Yeah!
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academy.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue. Cnyo, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is... Cnyo's the mole. Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Cnyo isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take it, simply put, the academia has tradition. If you want to raise a vicious wolf,
The academia is monitored?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol. Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha day. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to
You're saying that the Academia entered my information into the Akasha but what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to—
The Akasha is capable of computation. The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered.
It predicted my every move.
The Academia has been watching you longer than you think.
So that's how it is. Cynyo adheres to his principles so strong. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the Academia. Cynyo, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy—
They escaped because of me.
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be—
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
There is always an opportunity for—
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it if the Academia is trying to avoid Cynyo, then this— Yep, that's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Please, wait! I want to go too!
You want to go too?
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be—
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Paimon feels like we're missing— So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So,
These are likely fragments of an Academia. Looks like there were more than one village keeper. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find—
is this what we're searching for?
This is definitely a device used to
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have— They must have been attacked along the way.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do.
I knew it.
Dia? Why would you? Dia!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? What?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing could deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your...
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether I live by the edge of the...
It's not too late yet. The village keep... Mad scholars aren't gonna bring the scar...
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremite?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the academia's force.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia controls the entirety of some... If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against...
They look more like pawns of the academia. Filthy traitors.
It's impossible to commute. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their... These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the...
Precisely. Any wise person would glad...
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe...
Think you can talk me over with that?
I'm not trying to persuade you.
You are the scribe. What do you have against that?
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies...
You academia scum. Every last one of you is...
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers...
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm. Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're...
An arm from the What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong, but this is different.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm...
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Dia! Run!
Stop!
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me.
Phew. I was really counting on him not going through with it.
Dia! That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd act—
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta—
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them.
I don't doubt it, Cino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot— Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa.
Whatever it takes? You just might be
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get—
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia.
Okay, let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today.
Fine.
Incoming! Huh. Hip.
They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there only one of them?
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word.
It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part.
You stay right there!
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Grandpa! Paimon's dizzy.
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The Dendro Archon.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, the symbols on the gate belonged to the Scarlet King's civilization. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty Most of them seem in really bad shape, except for him.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalt...
He's not actually gonna go...
As it happens, I want to take...
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power, but 2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us.
Paimon thought you weren't interested...
Indeed.
In my view, gods are just new discoveries are always worth investigating.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people. But
As per our contract.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh?
Do you see another?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this...
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about.
It does seem kinda strange. If that's true, then we...
I will have order. Stabilize.
Speed of light! Nowhere to hide!
frost.
Next on the agenda.
Solidify!
Access denied. All hail. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey!
Stabilize!
We're waiting. Cross over! Incoming! Hey! Nowhere to hide.
It's a sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of the Scarlet King.
Wait, what's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
Oh, these are Scarlet King.
They left something behind. Yes.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving—
You can read ancient Scarlet King script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The scent of life.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization and—
Isn't sharing knowledge against them?
Yes. However, under the circumstance, you'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But this doesn't make any sense.
Was that the former Dendro Arc?
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scar. You've just witnessed his—
I've never heard about any. The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru. The Scarlet King's death. They all but told we saw her as nothing more than a traitor. They stabbed us in the back.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept this?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're... But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna be...
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia...
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all... And I'll return every last one of your mad...
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy...
Yes. The gods never gave up on it.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own... It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the scar...
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back. Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village...
I guess all I can say now is... Thanks.
Don't mention it. I think we can... But we share a common cause now.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one...
We've been all over the desert!
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done...
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy.
They, wanted to extract...
Don't play dumb. They extract divine canned knowledge.
I really don't...
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating an... It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord...
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought, The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, he asked them, do you wish to...
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the
First, the Academia spent a long time... After that, they harvested with the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency. Next, they decided that their new god needed to...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the skull. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what... If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only...
You must have noticed by now. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience. Some organisms demonstrate This is but a form of phototech.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean? Is she not a true god present in this world?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated... When the Academia first discovered, they found that at the time, she possessed no more... Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her
So, this is the path the sage...
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in... Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers.
Sure, as you wish. Rise!
The village keepers you found have all been returned to...
Yeah? Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with...
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every—
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Don't rush. Take it slowly.
He's starting to read his book again.
Would you like me to lend you—
No way!
I was joking.
Ugh, you're still...
In the past, if we can find a way to...
The past few days have been... and none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
Look on the bright side.
You've got...
Paimon would buy both.
That's it?
And...
Well, here's hoping that everything we do...
You must let me know if there's... Though I cannot leave, I've never felt as roused as this when... I suppose this...
Speed of light! Don't blink! Born of ice and frost. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
gotta let down.
Incoming! Hey!
Solidify!
Access denied! Speed of light! Yeah!
Gather!
Born of ice and frost!
Order guide you!
I'm a little low on energy. Incoming! Nowhere to hide! Blaze over!
This is order!
Time to go! Go! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow! Incoming! Hey! No touching! Nowhere to hide! Don't blink! Trainee Forest Ranger call.
order.
See? Cross over! Incoming!
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Verdict is...
Adventure time! Off we go! Let me scry! Embrace the ice! fight!
What's the freeze?
Let's move.
Whirling snow!
I miscalculated.
With sword comes shadow.
Don't blink! Speed of light! Wow, this is so lucky! Don't blink! Cut to the chase! Speed of light! Don't blink!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Ready for a rehearsal?
I'll ensure you're...
Solidify!
Didn't keep you waiting? What a find! I wonder how many...
I'll ensure you're safe.
Gather!
Prize this on for size. Incoming. Hey!
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
feeling alright today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than usual. When I don't have much to keep me occupied, old thought patterns start to creep back in, and as soon as I start talking about it, the flashbacks start. Speed of light! Huh? Ready for a rehearsal? Trainee Forest Ranger Kale, reporting.
Solidify!
For Rex Lapis!
Order guide you!
Incoming! Hey! There is no escape! Speed of light! Hey!
Gather!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
This is order!
Nowhere to hide! All hail! With sword comes shadow! Don't blink! Hey! Child. Billy Churl, silly Billy Hilly Churl. Woo! Silly Churl, Billy Churl. What? Clients, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Stabilize!
Shine down! Access denied. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Order guide you!
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. No touching.